Gemini, what's going on, everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you with your mid-October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well, and without further ado, we're going to jump on into it, and we shall see what is up. So what do we got going on here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding the mid-October 2022. What information can I provide here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-October 2022. Having a look here at the overall energy, and what do we got? We got here the Four of Wands. A very big, stable card. Lots of stability in play here for you, so I do love to see that. Moving along here into your current situation, we do got here the Hangman, the Eight of Swords, and then we got here the Five of Cups. So, drastically different from the overall energy, right? The overall energy here being the Four of Wands is the card that represents stability, but then when you're coming into your current situation, Hangman, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, you know, it talks about overthinking, worrying a lot, being in a space where you're unhappy, because Five of Cups does usually tend to represent going through a period of grief, and then the Hangman card represents feeling trapped. So it's like in your current situation in mid-October, I'm trapped and surrounded by all this grief. But with the overall energy here being the Four of Wands, it looks to me like it's going to be pretty much quite a transformative time for you, because if you're starting out the mid-month being, surrounded by grief and stuff like that, now you're moving into an energy where you're going to be a-okay with the Four of Wands. So you'll be moving into a much more stable place. So for any Geminis that are kind of worried here at this time, I wouldn't be too worried. Let's have a look here and see what you're going to be doing about your current situation this month. So what are my Gemini peeps going to be doing about their current situation? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding mid-October 2022. What are my Geminis going to be doing about their current situation? All right, what do we have here? We have here the Page of Pentacles. We also got here the Three of Cups. And then lastly for you, we got here the Page of Wands. So I definitely feel like you're going to be pretty much putting yourself out there a little bit more. If you are overthinking about something and feeling stuck and feeling surrounded by sadness, this is about changing up your environment. So what you're doing to fix this month is, it's like, let me go ahead and be more social. Let me hang out with my friends more. Let me be around family more. Let me be around a set and setting that will definitely put me in a much better mood than when I'm alone and when I'm stuck and trapped with my thoughts. So I feel like for you, Gemini, it's like, I want to be surrounded by a more positive environment, an environment that has the ability to bring in joy and that has an ability to bring in happiness. So this is about being around good company and good environments as a whole. And I think that it's definitely going to help take your mind off things that you've been dealing with currently, but it's also going to put you into a position to where you can have outlets to communicate your feelings and emotions and what it is you're going through and experiencing. And the more healthy types of people you're surrounded by, the easier it's going to be to express yourself here this month. So I feel like that's how you're going to kind of help your current situation over here. But let's go ahead and have a look here and see what'll be coming in here for you. All right, so what'll be coming in here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the month here of mid-October 2022. What'll be coming in here for the Gemini? First card out, we got here 10 of Cups. Hello, hello. Very nice card. Moving into the next one, we do got here the Star. And then lastly, for what's coming in here for you, we do have here the Eight of Pentacles. So 10 of Cups here to the Star card. Yeah, I feel like even though you might have been, in this place of despair starting into mid-October, starting at mid-October, right? You're going to get something, something's going to come in here that's very emotionally fulfilling. 10 of Cups is like a very extremely emotionally fulfilling card. So if the Five of Cups was representing, I miss somebody and I miss having love and romance in my life, it's like now you're going to be in a space where 10 of Cups maybe means it's a new partner, it's a new lover. Because the stars seem to be aligning here for you this month with the Star card coming into play. So when the Star card shows up, it means everything's going to start to work out for you. And speaking of working out for you, you also have here the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to have a moment where you're starting to align to your next path this month, and everything that you just previously went through, this energy of grief that you were stuck and trapped in, is going to transform. As you've decided to put yourself in a better environment, you're going to be in a better mood overall. And as you're in a better mood overall, it's going to start to align you to your next path. So as you moved out of a place of grief, you're moving into more of an abundant energy, and I feel like new things will be manifesting and coming in here for you. That could represent in the spectrum of new love. It could represent new friendships. It could represent as well new types of career opportunities and doorways opening up in your career also. So take that how that resonates to you, Gemini, because it will resonate and vary to each Gemini overall. So yeah, that overall energy being the Four of Wands, it really is a significant month here for you when it comes in terms of stability. It looks to me like the new life that's being created for you is going to be a life being surrounded by just genuinely good company, good people, but also things are going to just start to get good for you overall. So it's like if I've been in a space where I've been suffering and been incredibly unhappy, it's like, Gemini, get prepared because you're about to have like a really good time here in mid-October. I am seeing situations where if you were a Gemini in the past and you were previously surrounded by unhealthy relationships, or if you were dealing with unhealthy working environments, unhealthy friendships, the choice to already surround yourself with better environments is what's allowing these manifestations to come through. It's what's allowing the star card to manifest, better things in your life because you've chosen better for yourself. And I think that that's kind of the main focal point of this reading, right? You go from being in an unhappy situation and then you choose to do right by you. And as I always tell people, the best thing to do is to be the best person you can be for you. The more that you do right by yourself, the more that you're going to manifest better things and better people to do right by you as well. So I feel that because you've made the choice here to surround yourself with better environments, you're now going to start to align to better things in your life. Like I said, if in the past, let's say the Five of Cups was talking about a breakup, maybe you broke up with a toxic person, but you really loved and cared about them, so it was hard, it was difficult, and then you chose to surround yourself with people who treat you better, and then poof, here comes the Ten of Cups and the Star card. You find yourself a person who's interested in you, treats you perfectly, and is the dream individual you were looking for, all because you started to choose to move away from those toxic energies. You no longer tolerated that, and you started to see your value, and you knew you deserved better. So that's why more positive things here are aligning for you because of the choices you're now making for yourself. You can see your value, you can see your worth, and to start taking more positive action. So Gemini, it's looking pretty wonderful here so far. Let's go ahead though and have a look here and see some stuff that you might not be aware about this month that you need to be aware about. So we're gonna go ahead and look into that section here of the reading. So what are some things here that Gemini might not be aware about regarding mid-October 2022? What are going to be some things here that Geminis might not be aware about regarding the second half of their October? Having a look here into your first card, we do got here the Knight of Pentacles. Moving into the next card here for you, we do got here the Four of Pentacles. And then lastly for you, Gemini, we got here the Page of Cups. Okay, so I feel like what you're not aware about is whatever star card moment is coming in here for you, whether it's a new lover, whether it's cheers to new friendships or new windows of opportunity opening in your career, it's definitely going to create some longevity here. I feel like whatever's coming in is the type of stability that's going to be built over the next couple of years for you. So if it is like a new kind of career, new doorways and opportunities in your career, it's going to mark the next couple of years for you in what you're doing. And it's really going to be like one of those moments of lots of growth and expansion, which is really cool and positive news. If it's a new lover, it's like, this is going to be a new lover that you're going to have longevity with. Like you're going to have this partner, for a couple years, possibly, and, even potentially all the way until marriage. So I see this energy of like, even with friends, right? This is going to be your new friends. You're about to have like a couple years down the line, you're going to have like a nice long friendship with these people. You're really going to have a lot of depth there too. So I feel like what you're not aware about here is how significant these new situations manifesting in your life are going to be for you. So if it's a new opportunity in your work, it's about to open up a huge doorway for the next couple of years in what you're doing in your career. It's going to make a very significant positive impact, I feel, for most of you. I don't feel like it's a negative impact, but I definitely feel like it's going to make a very significant positive impact. You meet a new person and you vibe with them and you're like, I don't know if we're going to date. And then it's like, poof, 5 years later, you're together, you dated because they were that significant person that needed to come into your life at the right time. So I feel like timing is everything this month. Whatever is going to be a part of your cycle for the next couple of years and so on and so forth, whether it's the next couple of years to the rest of your life, that's what's going to be manifesting in for you here now. So keep an open mind to that, okay? So you might not be aware about it, but now you're aware, okay? All right, Gemini. So moving along further, Let's have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of mid-October now. So what can my Gemini peeps expect here throughout the rest of their mid-October 2022? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look into the first card, we do got here the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Ace of Pentacles is the card of a massive opportunity. Like I said, you're going to definitely have something here manifest, whether it's new friendships, new relationships, new career opportunities, new personal endeavors. Something big is coming in here for you that's going to affect your future in a positive manner. Moving into the next card, you do got here the Six of Swords. Yep, so this is where your future is concerned. So there's going to be opportunities that are manifesting for your future. So your future starts now, Gemini. Moving into the last card, excuse me, what do we have? And we do have here the Nine of Pentacles. Very, very cool. Nine of Pentacles is an energy of confidence. It's an energy as well of independence. And let's go ahead and grab one more for what you can expect moving forward. And we have here the Knight of Swords. So Geminis, what you can expect throughout the rest of your mid-October 2022 is you can expect to get your brand new future started. I definitely feel like you're going to feel incredibly confident about it. You know, if you find somebody in romance, you're going to be pretty confident with this relationship or with this person. You're like, I'm actually confident that they care about me. They're interested in me and that they really want to grow together. You know, if this is new friends, it's like, I think that this is going to be a dope friendship to have. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. I mean, overall, with the Knight of Swords coming into play here for you, you know, this is the energy that talks about pursuing what you have right in front of you. So Geminis, I feel like it's going to get real good for you. Okay. Whatever new things are manifesting, whether it's relationships, career opportunities, personal paths opening up for you, it's like things are about to get real good. And you're going to be in that vibe where you want to keep on pursuing what you're doing and make sure that it continues to be a part of your future because your future starts right now. So what you can expect here throughout the rest of mid-October is you can expect your brand new future here to definitely get started. And I think it's going to be quite a good one. You know, I wish I could give one solid answer to what your future is going to be, but there's a million Geminis that are watching this video. And at the end of the day, every Gemini is going to have a different situation. For some of you, it's going to be a new future in love. Others of you, a new future in friendship. Others of you, a new future in career, a new future in a personal path. So it's going to apply how it applies to you. If you know how it applies to you, that's your resonating story. Now, moving along here to your overall outcome, Gemini, let's see what's in store for you. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding mid-October 2022. What do we got here for the overall outcome? And what do we have? We have here the 10 of Wands, and that 10 of Wands is going to be followed up here with the 5 of Wands. I actually like that energy showing up here for the outcome for you because 10 of Wands coming into play usually represents lots of burdens, represents the energy of feeling tired, feeling worn down. You know, 10 of Wands is typically a card that represents a person that's been through a lot. And to be quite honest, Gemini, you definitely have been through a lot. But I think that with the 5 of Wands coming into play here as well for you, it's now showing that you're starting to use everything you've went through and you're using it as a fuel here. You know, sometimes the 5 of Wands doesn't have to be a card that has to be inherently negative because the 5 of Wands can represent conflict. And when there's conflict, when there's stress, when there's pressure, it can sometimes be an absolutely great motivator to start to change things or turn things around. So I feel that with the outcome coming into play here for you, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, it's basically saying after all the rough things that you went through, in a way, it motivated you to continue to better yourself. And the more that you bettered yourself, the more your life and situations surrounding you have improved. And now that's why you're going to start manifesting even better situations that I feel are going to be incredibly imperative for the next couple of years for you. So Gemini, this is big, you know, whether it's a new person entering your life or anything else, I feel like this is going to be a stable situation that accompanies you for the next couple of years. And it all started from you going through this transformation, you know, allowing yourself to use your pain as fuel to do right by you and to be the best person and become your greatest version. And at the end of the day, it's going to pay off because you now start to align with things that are genuinely very good for you. So Gemini, you're going to be manifesting shit here, man. Manifesting something big that's going to provide stability for the next couple of years. And it can be to the rest of your life. I say the next couple of years because it feels like a long time, but it could even be for the rest of your life. Who knows? You know, it could be a lifelong partnership here, lifelong career, baby. You just found a way to hit the jackpot. That could be coming in here as well. So it's a very significant month here that's going to make a super positive impact on your future. And Gemini, I am here for it. So Gemini, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to all the peeps that came out here today. Really appreciate it. If you're new, consider subscribing. That would be dope. If it happens to be your story, cool. Hope it helped. Hope it resonated. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries. You can check out any future videos that I post or any other awesome tarot readers on the YouTube platform. But with that being said, Gemini, I love you. Enjoy the rest of your mid-October, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love, Gemini, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.